getting you guys pulled up here so I can see on the big screen. I say big screen. It's not really a big screen, but it's a bigger screen. All right. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am Karen Gresham, and we are in Crafty Creations Wreath Shop tonight. This is where I make beautiful wreaths and florals for all your home decor needs, and I teach how to make wreaths as well as how to sell your wreaths as a craft show vendor. I also have strategies that work for other vendors at craft shows, not just for wreaths. So y'all come on in and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm going to put that right there, and we are getting a wreath ready. This is a order that I've got off of Etsy, and we are getting it ready to ship out tomorrow. So come on in and visit. Hey, Miss Debbie, how are you? How you been? What you been up to? Let me get this put right up here, out of the way. There we go. All right. So come on in, guys. And while y'all are coming in, I'm going to get this wreath ready. It's got a lot of pine straw in it, and I don't really want all this pine straw, so I'm going to take a good bit of this out. I'm just going to take it out and put it in this trash right here. Sometimes you have to clean out these wreaths. They're just full of gunk sometimes. I don't even know where this one came from, but it came to me with a big old pine branch in it. Pine needles. And I don't really want those in my wreath, so we're taking them out. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Debbie. It's been a busy first part of the week here, just catching up from being gone this past weekend. Just kind of getting everything situated. This is a whole branch. I'm going to just take this whole branch out. I don't need pine in here. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? So come on in, guys. Welcome, welcome. We are just cleaning up this grapevine a little bit, and we are going to make a beautiful fall grapevine. And it's one of those that's got some stray strands, so we'll just cut those off. Just cleaning it up a little bit. And then I've got my trash can right here beside us, and we'll scooch that right over into the trash. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? Oh, Debbie, you're trying to make a pancake wreath. Awesome. Are you using the form or are you using a wire with pipe cleaners? I think I'm going to do it like that. A wire wreath, awesome. I made a 4th of July one the other night. This is the one I made the other night. This is the pancake one. It's on the wire wreath frame. I've got to put my mesh on the back of it, but I think it turned out okay. Just a simple little one for the 4th of July. I'm going to take it up to my booth at the Angels Antiques and put it in the booth, and maybe somebody will want a pretty one. I've got actually 2 of them to put up there. Maybe somebody will want one. Oh, Miss Connie, I'm glad you get it too. I am going to be changing phone numbers, so you'll be getting a message soon. As soon as I can get it worked out. You'll be getting a message soon to switch over to a new number. And I'm having to do that just for economical reasons. Hey, Miss Gwendolyn, how are you? Am I going to see you in a few weeks? Am I going to see any of y'all in a few weeks at Wreath Makers Live? I got to get my Wreath Makers Live t-shirts out. Because we are getting close, y'all. I think it's less than 50 days away. Hey, Miss Carol, Miss Carla. Hello, Marla. Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Maria. Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in. I am just getting my sign ready to go on this wreath. This is one that was ordered off my Etsy shop, craftycreationsws.etsy.com. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Miss Sharon. Awesome, Miss Gwendolyn. Can't wait. Hey, Teresa. And I know I'm going to see Miss Sharon again. Hopefully, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Okay, y'all, I've got a question for y'all. Some of y'all have been following me for quite some time. Will you drop a comment and let me know how long you've been watching my videos? I would just love to know. I would love to know. Because I just started several years ago. And I've grown. I think I've grown in my skills and what I do. And I was just curious how long some of my friends have been with me. So I met Miss Sharon and I met Miss Gwendolyn at a Wreath Makers Live several years ago. 5 years, 3 years. Wow. So, does anybody remember when I was going live out of the bedroom in my house before I got my first shop? 2020? Yeah, 5 years. Wait, Miss Carla, time flies, doesn't it? Miss Jennifer, 5. Y'all are so sweet. And I just want y'all to know, I love y'all. And I thank y'all for following me and supporting me and encouraging me, because sometimes you just wonder, you know, doing it all, because you know I still work full-time and I try to be on here for you guys, and then I've got all the grandbabies and all the things, and it's just so nice to know that y'all are hanging in with me through the thick and the thin. We've moved. We've been through health scares with the family. We've been through grandbabies being born. Weddings. All kind of fun stuff. And then just growing as wreath artists, right? Do y'all consider yourself an artist? Do you consider yourself a creative wreath artist? All right, so we got our sign on here. Now this one, y'all may have seen me do this one before. This is a repeat. And we are just deconstructing these picks. These are from my stash. Hey, Miss Iris, how are you? So if y'all are new to watching me, welcome, welcome. And you are in a great group of people. We love to say hello and know where you're watching from, and just to know a little bit about you and offer support. You can always ask questions. Drop them in the comments. So this is kind of a boho inspired style. And I am just gluing these right in, just creating this look. Oh, Teresa, you're welcome. So I've got an idea in my head. Y'all know that's always dangerous. And I got to figure out how to make it come to life. It's a Christmas idea. That's not going to stay. I can't put that right there in good faith and know that it's going to stay in there. Let me go deeper. There. So I've got a Christmas idea. And when I get it worked out, y'all will be the first to know. All right, this is such a cool design. I don't know if Hobby Lobby is going to bring this pick back, or this floral back. I hope that they do. Because it is just beautiful. Hey, Stacy, how are ya? Good to have you here. How was your weekend? So it rained a good bit here for the weekend. It's been raining all week here, actually. So we are lining this up. Isn't that going to be pretty? So we went to St. Augustine this past weekend. I don't know if y'all saw my post, but it was mine and Troy's 30th wedding anniversary. And so we just decided we'd sneak off this weekend and go down to St. Augustine. About 6-hour drive, maybe. It wasn't too bad. We took Walter with us. Yeah, we had the best time. And Walter was so good. I was so tickled because I was a little bit worried about how he was going to take to the travel. But y'all, he did so good. And we have him a little stroller. Yeah, we are those people. We have him a little stroller, and he got up in that stroller and he would just rode around like he was a prince or something. He got so many compliments. Everybody was wanting to pet him. Good and busy in a good way. That's good, Stacy. Always good to be busy in a good way. Absolutely. Yeah. Stacy's getting ready for a show coming up. Big craft show coming up. And I'm going to be getting ready for one. Who else is getting ready for craft shows? Do y'all do craft shows in the summer, or is it too hot? I find it's too hot for me. Sometimes too hot. So I will skip doing shows in the summer and I will pick back up in September. He is a prince. He's Sir Walter. So this is what we got going on right here. Lots of glue strings to clean up back here. And we had the grandbabies here tonight. Well, part of them. My daughter's kiddos were here. So they just had left. And I came on down here to create with you guys. Because I know I've got to get this wreath packed and shipped tomorrow. We're going to put some ribbon on it here in just a minute. Oh, somebody's got a show this Saturday. Woohoo! Predicted 80 to 92, 80% humidity. It's going to be a great experience. Okay, so stay hydrated in that heat. And one thing that really helps me in that hydration is get you one of those cooling neck band things. We used to use them when I was showing horses, and would keep them in the cooler, and then take them out and wrap them around your neck and tuck them down in your shirt. And y'all, it will keep you so cool. I don't know what it is, but there is something about your neck, and keeping your neck cool will help regulate your temperature. Just like if it's cold, to hold in the heat, you put a hat on your head, because all of your body heat evaporates through your head when it's cold. Keeping you cool by keeping your neck cool works kind of the same way. Hey Tracy, how are you? I have got to get some new business cards ordered, y'all. I have about given all mine out. And I had a lady at Hobby Lobby yesterday ask me for a business card, and I almost didn't have one. So today I stocked up in my purse so I would have one. And the reason I almost didn't have one is because last week we went out on the boat, and when we got back and we had put the boat in the boathouse, and I was helping my granddaughter get off the boat, I had my wallet with me because, you know, me being the responsible one, I wanted to be the one that had my driver's license, boating license, you know. The kids don't care. They're like, oh, you don't have to carry it with you. They can look it up. And I'm like, really? Are they supposed to have to look it up? I don't know. So I just always take mine. And because it never fails, we get out and about, and then, oh, guess what? We need gas in the boat. Well, I ain't got no money. You got any money? I ain't got no money. So Mama always has the money, right? But anyway, needless to say, I was handing the baby over so that she could get off the boat, and my wallet went right down in the lake. Kerplunk, right between the boat and the boat dock. So my son, bless his heart, and it had gotten dark because we took an evening ride. He jumped off in that water. he went down and he found my wallet and brought it back up. But he was like, oh, Mama, that water is so cold. But all the cards that I had in my wallet, of course, were ruined. And so that's why I didn't have any cards in my wallet. So we are done. This is our last piece to put in. I need to see where it needs to go. It's got to go right in here, up top. All right, y'all, look at how pretty that turned out. What do you think? Now we got to put a bow on it. First, I got to get all these little thingies off of my workspace. Hold on just a second. Okay. Now the bow that we're going to put on here tonight is a velvet bow. A boho bow. And you'll see what I mean here in just a second. Hey, Wendy. Oh, and you too. So, ow, that's hot. Youch. I forgot I had turned on the hot glue gun. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I'm just kind of getting some of these glue strings up, y'all, because I've got them everywhere. All right. Let me move this out of the way because I need my wreath stand. Did y'all see this pretty wreath I made the other night? It is a fun fall Halloween. Yeah. Hang it right there. Okay. That right there. And adjust this a little bit. Now, the ribbons are this velvety right here and this velvety blue. Better late than never. Hello, welcome. Where did I get the filler? It came from Hobby Lobby, but it came from Hobby Lobby circa... Oh, it don't have the date on it. It's been in my stash for at least 1.5 years. 2 years. Probably 2 seasons ago. Yeah, a couple seasons. So these 2 colors right here are our bow. Hey Audrey, how are you? Hey Janice. Alright, and so our bow is just going to hang right here. I think it's this color. Y'all, I need to make sure I'm doing the right color. I need to check my Etsy order and make sure that I am doing the right color ribbon. So hold just a second. Let me pull it up. Security code? What? Oh man, there it was. All right. colors. Look at this. See the details. Look at the picture. Okay, it is the light brown. Okay, just making sure. Kind of like that dark brown, but that ain't what the lady bought. So, okay. Excellent. I need my bow maker. Now, this is not wired ribbon, y'all. And so y'all know it's going to be a little bit more challenging to work with. So, I am going to I'm going to stack it. But that is the style. This is supposed to be a loose and drapey bow. And so that is what we're going to do. Back over here. Okay. So we are just going to make several loops on this. And like I said, this is going to be a challenge because it's not wired. And I don't know if this is the way I want to. I'm going to go with it though. I'm going to go with it. And when you're working with this stuff, you've really got to make sure it's going the right direction so that it lays properly, so that when you spread it, but that is not giving me the look I want, so that's a no. All right, so we're just going to go this way. Where'd the end go? Here it is. One, two. Okay, that's going to give me 2 loops. All right, I'm using my ribbon tail board. I'm using it at 13 inches. And I'm just making it like this. Just a floppy. That's what it is, floppy, okay? And I'm going to do this one the same way. One, two, 3. Hey, Miss Alice. You love these colors? Me too. Me too. All right, so I've got 2 floppies. And now I want streamers. Two floppies and 2 streamers, and then I'm going to zip tie them all together. Hey Susan, welcome. I'm glad you made it. know this bow looks a hot mess, but you got to trust the process. And I might not like it, and I might take it out and do it all over again. But I just want floppies. It's not really a bow like we're used to seeing a bow. It's just a bunch of floppies. And it's supposed to be this way. Yeah, I think that's the wrong color. I think it's supposed to be this color. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be that color. I don't know. I'm gonna make it this. I'm gonna make one this color, and I may send both bows so it can be interchangeable. And I'm gonna do it a little different. Okay. This is enough to make you hate this ribbon for life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this orange. I am pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So I'm looking over here on my computer at this picture I got going on over here. And it wasn't quite as full as that other one either. Patience making the bow, you know that's the thing these days. I know I know, and I don't. There's got to be a better way, and it's supposed to be looking like a floppy mess like this. It's just not one that I normally make, but there. That's given right there. That's it. That's the one. So you do have to just kind of work with it. And this is a dud, and I'll use it for something else. But this is the color. This is the color. And so, and it's supposed to flop like this. And it's supposed to just hang down in here. And then I'm going to bring some of these around through here. Bring some of this down. And bring some of this up. Yep. So you just work with it till you get the look that you've got in your mind's eye. And that's given. And there it is. See, that's the color it needed to be. What do y'all think? Yep, it looks much better. Yeah, I knew when I put that on there that it was the wrong color. It's supposed to be the color that was inspired by this color right here. And I knew it was looking wrong. See, that's too washed out. That's more this color. And I could have added that third color in there with that, but that's not what she bought. So, so there's that. And I don't have any more of these signs. I need to find me somebody that can make me a sign like this because I really like it. In fact, I think I'm going to take a good picture of it and see if I can't find a friend that can make it. Carla is a creative artist. I agree. Thank you, Miss Sue. Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks, Jennifer. So now it's to put things up and make things back to right. I've got enough stuff I can make just a wreath just of this. I think what I'm going to do is make a smaller version that is just that with no sign. And I bet you somebody will want it. I bet somebody will want it. For sure. But this is not my favorite ribbon at all. But it sure is pretty. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go upstairs and work on some Etsy listings and do some things so that I can hopefully get some of this stuff that I've been making sold so I can buy some more supplies and do some more things, pay a few bills. So y'all come hang out with me next time. Be sure that you are getting those text notifications. The instructions on how to do that, or the number to do that, is pinned in the comments. But text the word live to 334-373-1443. And you can get those notifications. And we will see you again later this week, y'all. Take care. Good night, everybody.